Okay, so hi dear Aquarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal, health, and career reading for all the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus rising from today till the end of August 2025. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. And for personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So let's start. Let's start Aquarius with your health. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this is a very positive sign that something that you will start is going to work out in your favor in a very positive way regarding your health sector, regarding your health area. It might be like you finding a long term solution regarding something that you were facing from quite a long time now. It's like some kind of stable thing coming in, safe kind of thing coming in for you, so that you can use it maybe for the rest of your life. It's like a stable offer, safe offer. Hmm. To improve your health, whatever your health issue is. If you were trying to figure out a solution, trying to find out a solution, finally you will be able to figure out something really meaningful, something really safe and secure to go ahead with, so that you can have a stable health in the coming future. It's just, you starting something brand new, you initiating something brand new, and it will start giving you good results, and you will feel like, okay, this is something that I can, you know use for the rest of my life, maybe, right? It's like you will be able to figure out a solution here, maybe permanent one for some of you. The guidance is the moon. Even though your initial reaction is going to be that what if it is also not going to work out, what if this is also not some kind of a stable solution, what if I'm misjudging it, or what if I'm having a misconception regarding this. So if you're going to be always scared of trying something new, then you will never be able to figure out which one is the best one for you, which um, maybe you have a choice between, let's say for example, ayurveda and allopathic medicine system, and you tried something before and you failed, and now even if something safe and stable is coming forward towards you, you might not be able to trust that. So it's like, give at least 15-20 days if you can manage. If this is something not very serious, if you need immediate attention, definitely you should do that. But if this is something that you can give 15-20 days to and see if it is working out the way you want it to work out or not, then it's going to be a good idea for you, instead of continuously being scared, or continuously creating like stories in your head that might not even be true. You have to get out of this fear, and you have to just trust the process and trust yourself and the divine, and you will be able to figure it out eventually. Okay, don't worry about it. If you are doing job or working for others, we have the Queen of Cups. It's like you are going to feel content. You are going to feel, even if this is something that you're not liking that much as a career option, you will start falling in love with your career, and the vice versa. So it's like a mutual energy of harmony, mutual energy of peaceful kind of environment. It's like happening within yourself only. Even if the environment around you, the physical environment, the people, situations, or things around you are not that much positive or that much supportive, you will be able to find your own inner peace. You will be able to figure it out, like, okay, all I have to do is give my best, and I'm going to leave everything on the universe. Then whatever will happen will happen. I'm just going to give my best, and I'm going to do my work peacefully, with love and compassion. So everything that should come will come to me. Okay, that's a good thing for you. The guidance is the Five of Pentacles. If you're lying to yourself, if you're not happy, don't lie to yourself. Don't pretend to be happy if you are not happy. If you feel like you deserve better, you should change your career, you should apply for new jobs, or you should look for other options. At least keep your options open, or start looking for other options or other things. Okay, listen to your heart properly, listen to your heart and soul properly. Maybe this is a job that's keeping you content, but it's not able to pay your bills properly, or you're not able to save properly, or you're not able to have financial freedom in this particular job. That also you have to take care of. Only loving your job is not enough. Of course, on a spiritual level, it is very, very beautiful, very, very good to do something that you really, really love. Maybe you have made peace with something that you know is not something stable, something long term. And you might be lying to yourself that, like, okay, it is fine. I'm doing fine. Everything is fine. And I think it's not, maybe. And if you're lying to yourself, don't do that. If you're not lying to yourself, if you're comfortable, if you're content, if you're happy, don't listen to the guidance. Just do your thing and keep going. Like, be in this loving and compassionate kind of space. If you are lying to yourself, and if you are not like feeling safe and secure, and if you're feeling like this job is not going to give you a like a future that you want, then it's high time for you to look for other options too. That's very important for you. Look for the 5 year term, 5 year plan in this situation. Look for the next 5 years, what you're going to get out of this job of yours. And if you are feeling okay, good. If you're not, look for other things. For those of you who are self-employed or have their business, Six of Wands, you are going to get a lot of success, name and fame, and it's like a successful and victorious kind of energy. People will start recognizing you, people will start recommending you. It's like you getting famous, or you getting a lot of work, a lot of clients, a lot of orders. Okay. And you becoming like it's not going to be like you are going to have major success, oh my god, kind of success, but it is going to be something very, very meaningful for you, something that's going to create the path for the next chapter of your business thing. So your business thing is going to improve a lot, you are going to get a lot of orders. In fact, its word of mouth is also going to give you a lot of good results in your business area. It's massive success coming in. It's that kind of success that's going to make you feel like, okay, I'm on the right track, I should keep going, and I should improve like little bit more. It's like that kind of recognition, that kind of success and victory that you might have planned a long time ago, that if this is going to happen, I'm going to take the next step. So this kind of success and victory and name and fame is coming for you guys, Aquarius, in a very positive way. So keep going. And if you are doing this online marketing thing, or you're in the spotlight, or doing certain things like that, keep doing that. It's working out in your favor. Use your creativity. Your guidance here is the Four of Pentacles. Try to keep on remembering this one mantra: nothing is permanent. Not the success of yours, not the failure of yours. So you have to enjoy the success, definitely you should, and you should do whatever you feel like in order to enjoy this success. But do not forget to remain grounded and humble and practical about it. Yeah, do not hold on to this success like crazy, like, okay, this is something that I'm going to hold on to for the rest of my life. Again, if you're going to hold on to something this tightly, it's going to slip out of your hands. Enjoy it, but remain detached in a healthy way, and try to understand that nothing is permanent. You have to keep on going. Let's say, you got, like, just an example, you got a dream job, you built a dream career, it's just the starting, and you're getting success, and you're feeling, wow, this is something that I wanted to do. But the real work starts from here. Now, how disciplined, consistent, and how you are going to handle it, how you are going to improve it in the coming future, is the real thing that you have to take care of. Okay. And beware of over investing or overdoing something regarding your money in your business thing. Okay. For those of you who are trying to start a new business or trying to get a new job, the King of Swords, your communication is going to be a problem. Maybe the way you are going to talk or present yourself is not going to be very presentable. It's going to be a little bit harsh or rude, or you can say egoistic kind of thing, that you have to take care of. You might end up meeting some kind of bitter energies around you, you know some kind of rude people or rude energies around you, and you might feel like, okay, I don't deserve it. It's like losing hope kind of a thing. It's like either some people are going to take you as a very rude or egoistic person, and not suitable for their thing, so suitable for their role or something, and or you meeting those kind of people who are going to make you feel like, no, I don't deserve this job, or maybe I'm never going to get it. It's like certain kind of cutthroat energy of feeling bitter at the end of the day. Keep your communications compassionate, keep your communication good, and if you have problem in your confidence, you have to work on that. So basically work on your communication skills and your confidence. Beware of overdoing it, beware of underdoing it. That you have to figure out. Right now I don't see a great opportunity coming forward for you guys, like if, even if you're looking for a job or starting your business, but things can change in the coming future. The guidance is the 10 of cups. Right now you can take help from those people who are really close to you, maybe friends of close friends of yours, or maybe family members who can help you in order to get a job or start a business. Especially if you are planning to start a business, you can take a partner with you, you can take somebody with you who have this experience maybe, or they have the same vision as yours, that you can do. Or you can definitely take help from people who are good to you, who are like family to you, or your literal family, that can help you. Or if for the time being you feel like, okay, you should just take a break, spend time with spend time with people who are like family to you or your literal family, that's going to give you a good break. Hmm? For your finances, we have the three of cups. Okay, you might feel like you are doing great in your finances, you might feel like, okay, you should just celebrate this success, you should definitely, but don't overspend, don't do anything over when it comes to your finances, because you have to, like, don't go in the show off kind of thing. I do see improvement in your finances, I do see you having this celebration kind of energy of, okay, there is improvement, so I should celebrate. But beware of overindulgence kind of indulgence kind of energy. Yes, see, nine of swords is the guidance. You might feel like you overspent, or you overdid, or you you got overwhelmed or overexcited in some kind of thing in your related to your finances. You should not have done that. So beware of overdoing or being overexcited or overwhelmed, and or maybe getting influenced by other people around you. Let's say your friends or very dear friends of your dear friend of yours is investing in something and they got good returns and you're not getting it, something like that. Don't get influenced or overwhelmed by other people around you when it comes to your finances. Otherwise it's going to definitely stress the hell out of you, that you should like beware of this kind of energy. Focus on slow and steady growth instead of focusing on instant money or quick money making schemes. Okay, that I'm getting. Cool. So thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.